Hi guys, my name's Beck, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to do a few simple exercises for stretching out the legs. So these exercises are like literally some of my favourite. They're great to do post-sport, post-workout as a sort of a cool down and a stretch out. They're also great for people that have got back issues and hip, sacral sort of issues as well. Tight hamstrings. So grab yourself a mat. Ideally you're going to do these on a fairly hard surface, so carpet's ideal, or just having like a slight, if you're on a really hard floor, maybe a slightly comfier sort of thicker mat. Ideally don't do them on the bed or on the sofa or anything, so a flat surface. If you need a cushion under your head, just a little cushion or little towel maybe under your head just for comfort. Possibly a little under your lower back as well if it's really tight, but you should be okay with the knees bent on your back, just coming down flat. So yeah, you might also want a belt or a tie or something for the hamstring stretch, because it can be quite strong. I've done my belt off and now I can't undo it. Right, so yeah, we start off just coming down, laying on our backs, and start with your knees bent, your feet about hip width, feet flat on the floor. Just let your body relax down onto your mat, so tune into your breathing. Maybe turn your palms up, and that just helps to open up the chest. It helps to relax the upper back down. And make sure that your head is fairly central and comfy. Maybe just draw the chin down slightly. Lengthen through your toes, so make sure that you're not gripping the floor with your toes. Just tune into some nice deep belly breathing. So the breath is quite important in with pain and stretches in the body as well, so we want to be keeping the breath deep into the belly if that feels comfy. It's up to you. You could breathe through your nose and out through your mouth, or you could just breathe in and out through your nose, so whatever feels good for you. So yeah, just taking a few deep breaths, tune into a pace of breathing that feels right for you. So we're going to start off doing the hamstring stretch on the right leg. So we're going to bring the right leg up. So you might find if your hamstring is quite tight, you can only go so far, sometimes only about there is for some people, and it's really pulling on the hamstring. So go to where you start to feel the resistance, and then we're going to hold it. So you can hold round the back of the thigh, or if you can grab a little bit higher, you might be able to grab just above the knee. And then we're going to push up through the heel, drawing the toes back. So this will increase the stretch. So as you're doing this, I want you to really connect with your breathing and try not to tense up. So sometimes we're so focused on doing the stretch that we're like, that. So just, yeah, try and let your body relax onto the ground. Just really tune into your breathing. So you might want to lengthen your exhale as well, making it longer than your inhale. If you want to use the belt or the tie to help, so that would go around the foot, the bottom of the foot. And then, yeah, you'd use that to sort of pull on it. So that's quite a really good way of not putting pressure on the lower back as well. So we're trying to allow the back of the body to rest down onto the ground. We're keeping the hips square, the pelvis square. So just really connect with your breathing. Nice deep belly breathing. You can lengthen through your exhale. So you might find after you've held for sort of like 15, 20 seconds or so, that you could maybe, yeah, if your knee's quite bent, you might find that you could start to straighten the leg a little bit more. Or if you've gone into it with a straight leg, you might find that you can start to draw the leg a little bit further back towards you. So just listen to your body. If you do want to go further, it's like doing it on an exhale. And then again, you hold. So you want to make sure that you hold for at least sort of 15, 20 seconds, but you can hold these for quite a while and just really breathe into it. So it's going to where you feel the resistance and you feel the stretch, but not sort of going past that point so that you feel uncomfy. So I always think tuning into your breathing is a really good guide, because if you're pushing yourself too much, your breathing will be quite strained. So just go so far, feel the resistance, hold it, breathe into it. So yeah, this is a really good one for releasing the back of the leg. So obviously it releases up into the sole of the foot, so it releases the calf muscles. It's a really good one for the hamstrings. Try and soften the lower back and the pelvis as well. So just notice any resistance in the rest of your body. Shoulders, make sure you're not hunching your shoulders. So yeah, you kind of go with it. When you feel ready to come out, quite a nice one to do is then just bend the knee and bring the hands onto the top of the knee, and then just squeeze the knee in towards you. So again, listen to your body, go to where you feel is comfy for you. And we're trying to keep the knee in line with the hip, and also the ankle in line with the knee and the hip as well. Just drawing that back towards you, just breathe into that. So that's a good sort of counter pose, just coming out of the strong hamstring stretch. Okay, so now we're going to go, I call this one the piriformis stretch, but it basically works the glutes. Yeah, and goes quite deep into the glutes as well, so it gets all the muscles, ligaments in the hip joint and things. So for this one, if you keep your left knee bent, you're going to bring your right ankle up over onto your left knee. So we do it quite high up near the knee, up near the top. And then if it feels okay, you're then going to take hold of your left leg, so sort of like the hamstring, and you start to bring that towards you. If you struggle to reach, again, you could try using the belt. Yeah, you might just be able to go that far. So again, go to where you feel the resistance, feel the stretch, hold it there. Don't go too far, tune into your breathing. So yeah, just holding it. Nice deep belly breathing. Lengthen your exhale if you want. So as you exhale, tune in to where the resistance is in your body. So then I noticed, obviously, where I'm targeting. So for me, it's around the hip joint, into the glutes, on this right side. I also noticed my shoulders were a little bit tense as well. So it's like exhaling, just releasing down. So again, this is one that you want to hold for at least 15-20 seconds. But if you want to hold longer, that's fine. Just tune into your body. So I do see some people as well doing that with this stretch, which is a way of doing the stretch, but I find sort of to get the full benefit and to really relax, it's better just to keep the back and the head down on the ground. Again, you might find after 30 seconds or so it's loosened up a little bit. You might be able to go a little bit further. So I just went a little bit further. Then it's very subtle, but just like a slight little movement, just increasing the stretch a little bit. So another way of doing this one is also, where you can target a bit better, is bringing the left foot down and then actually bringing the hand onto the outside of the right knee and taking hold of the right foot. And then we kind of like draw the foot in and we draw the knee across the body. So you can target the stretch doing it this way. It gives like a slightly different stretch. And you can maybe just sort of target the area where you're feeling tight. So yeah, it might be like slightly higher up in the glute, it might be lower down, it might be right in the middle. So again, you can go into it and you can just hold it. Okay, so we'll release that one down. We'll just bring the foot down, keep the knee bent, and we'll do it on the other leg. So we're going to do the hamstring stretch to start off. So we're bringing this left leg up. So again, it's fine, don't worry if your knee's bent. We're just easing ourselves into it. So you go into the point of the resistance and then just sort of holding it there, breathing into it. So you might be holding behind the hamstring, you might be holding calf muscles, or you could be using your belt or your tie around your foot. So we're pushing up through the heel, we're drawing the toes back towards us and just breathing into it. So again, nice deep belly breathing, trying to let the pelvis stay relaxed onto the ground, relaxing the upper back onto the ground, the head. We've got the natural curve in the cervical spine to the neck, and also probably a little curve in the lumbar. So if you are finding you super supple and the knee's bent, you just make sure that you're not locking the knee joint, so you can you can have more of a stretch by drawing the leg towards you, but make sure that you don't lock the joint. Some people that are super bendy, I don't know if I can do it. Used to be able to do it. So it's holding the toe is another version. That is like an advanced sort of yogi type version. So yeah, most people probably be holding the hamstring or calf. So just breathe into it, hopefully feeling the release in the back of the leg, up into the heel, maybe up into the sole of the foot, down through. So we've got the biceps muscles, the hamstring muscles, attached sort of around the knee joint, and they come all the way through the back of the leg, and then they attach right up into the glutes on the sit bones. So yeah, it's giving a really good stretch for that. So again, make any adjustments if you feel that you've eased up in the stretch a little bit. You can always push yourself a little bit further. Check for any tension in your shoulders. And then a good way of releasing this stretch is to then bend that knee, hands on top of your knee, draw your knee back towards you and just hold for a few seconds just to release the stretch. And then we'll do the deep glute stretch. So we're going to bring the left ankle up onto the right thigh, so up at the top near the knee. And then again, you're drawing this leg towards you. Oh, I can feel that one in that side. So yeah, you can hold your hamstring or you can use the belt. And then ideally, you're trying to relax your upper body down onto the ground as well. So keeping your head and your upper back relaxed, shoulders relaxed. So yeah, just going into the stretch, feel the resistance, hold it there, breathe, lengthen your out breath. In breath into your belly. So the knee, as you're drawing this right knee back, it's kind of coming towards your shoulder. Obviously it's not going to reach your shoulder, but yeah, that's the aim, the direction you're bringing it into, sort of towards your shoulder. And it's giving that nice deep stretch in the left hip and the glutes. Make any changes if you need to, just to increase the stretch a little bit. So on your exhale, tune into your resistance, tune into the tension. Just try and let it go as you exhale. If you want to change it, or if you prefer to do it different, you can do it this way. So it's left hand onto your left knee, right hand taking hold of your foot, and then it's just adjusting it to suit you. So we kind of draw the foot back and across, and then we also push the knee across as well, just to get a slightly different stretch. Breathe into the stretch. Try not to fight the stretch. And then when you feel ready, you can just release that and bring that leg down. And then maybe just bring your knees in, have a little rock on your back. And also maybe have a full body stretch. That would be quite a nice counter pose. So just taking your arms up, stretching through your toes, and with a big stretch. Okay, so yeah. So hopefully, yeah, you're going to benefit from that. So like I say, great for hamstring stretches, great for sports people, anyone with tight hamstrings, anyone with lower back issues. Is quite a safe one to do because you're on a flat surface. And also sort of tight hip issues, sacroilliac issues and things as well. Okay, so good luck, have fun practicing. See you soon.